Previously on Tales and Tales, a Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Lionel Witchie is a powerful warlock who one night a year is extremely powered down, and our main characters here have figured out what night exactly that is and have tracked him down and found his location on this very night.
For the record, Theobald's naked. He doesn't wear boots.
You notice that there is some kind of stick or staff or something sprouting out of the ground with a flashing light. That seems to be captivating the attention of all these animals. There are two quite large grizzly bears that are now turning their attention toward you, quite furious that you have broken their trance.
As long as they go for you first, it's fine.
I'm gonna shout.
Exactly.
I look like a rock.
The bears are just for the purposes of these trees here. This is just to represent where trees might be. That's not to say that they wouldn't be able to slip through the trees per se, right? So going to pop over here and actually go take a swipe at Zip there for trying to say something mean to our first bear that was closest to him.
Rude.
Going to come up here and give you a bite. What is your AC?
14.
Ooh, that's a nat 2, so that's definitely not going to quite get it. In what way do you deftly move out of the way?
So I'm just going to kind of dodge backwards, Matrix style, as he goes to bite at me.
Yeah, he's not quite able to grasp you there, but he's got a pretty good scent of you now, and he's going to potentially try. He's got his eyes locked on you, and you know he's going to try to keep pursuing you, not even noticing Theobald, who is now in the shell below the bear. The second one, however, what is he gonna do? I'm gonna just make a quick roll here to see what he should do. If he rolls high, I'm gonna say he goes for, okay, no, he's rolling low. He's just gonna follow after the bear and try to give him some support from the distance here, just kind of seeing what the bear, or what his other bear friend is up to. All right, that is back to the top of the initiative order. Katka, it is now your turn.
I would like to climb this nearest tree that I have a view of this one.
Okay, yeah. Make an athletics check.
Sure. I do have second story work because I'm a criminal.
Oh,
So
tell me what that does.
Climbing does not cost me extra movement,
Okay.
but I will make, you said athletics or acrobatics?
It's going to be athletics because you're climbing.
That's
But
kind of rude, but
no,
it's fine.
Unless you can make an argument that it should be acrobatics.
No. It is a 3.
It is a 3. Since you are a criminal and you're a good climber, let's go ahead and give you another roll.
Okay.
We'll just, you're really
That's
good.
a 6.
Yeah. So that's 6. Let's say that you're able to get up the tree, but it does not look good.
Okay.
Like your friend Zip is definitely embarrassed by the way that you are climbing up there.
Won't be the first time.
But you make it.
Okay.
Sure.
And then can I take a shot with my short bow?
Sure, why not?
An 11.
And 11, that actually just hits.
Oh,
That
okay.
is his AC.
Okay, so that is 9 piercing.
9 points of piercing damage. Now, I do believe you get to roll sneak attack because he's 5 feet from a buddy of yours, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
2d6, so 3 and 3, so another 6.
Another 6 points of damage as an arrow plunges right in just above his shoulder blade on his left side. Immediately he growls in pain, looking off to his left, but because you're up in a nearby tree, he isn't quite able to figure out where that shot is quite coming from. Zip, it's now your turn.
So, first of all, I'm going to step back because I want no part of this mean bear being in my face. I'm going to attempt to, once again, kind of hide behind the boulder, essentially, that is now Theobald.
Okay. Now, if you move out of his range, he is going to get an opportunity to attack.
I think I would like to, can I withdraw? Is that a...
Yeah, you can disengage. That will be your action, though.
Yes, we're, we're gonna roll the dice. We're gonna take the attack of opportunity as we move back.
Okay, he's going to take that
Let's see if
opportunity since he's had his eyes locked on you this entire time. He's going to take another swipe at you. That one is definitely going to get you there. He's going to go in for another bite. And that is, I'm assuming a 23 hits you there.
Yeah, just barely.
Just barely gets you as he is able to. He rolls 9 points of piercing damage as you move away from him. But you did get away, so
Win some, you
take
lose some.
the wins where you got them.
As the kids would say, the juice was not worth the squeeze there.
Is that something kids say?
So I've heard. So I've heard in the elderberry circles, at least. At that point, I am going to once again try to insult him because now he's really, really aggravated me. And I seem to be stuck on the berries. Guys, I can't get off the berry thought tonight. I'm sorry, it was Ligonberries. You must have been a mascot for IKEA because you're so cute and adorable. And he once again needs to make a 13 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, he will do that.
I'm going to continue the rest of my movement after I got clocked in the face by his rude claws.
That is going to be a 9 on
There
the
we
wisdom
go.
saving throw. That is a failure. So he just kind of like is just aghast that his meal would say something so hurtful. A tear forming in his right eye starts to stream down his face.
Sure.
As you've really hurt his feelings.
Well, good. He hurt my face, so that seems turnabout is fair play. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll, and he takes a whopping 3 points of psychic damage.
Oh man, he's really feeling it now. All right, so he's starting to look kind of hurt. As Theobald, it is now your turn.
So he's right next to me
Yep,
while I'm shivering, quaking in my shell.
you said it, not me.
Standing heroically.
This time it's true. It's a bear. I'm going to erupt from my shell and try and touch this massive bear standing right next to me and cast a shocking grasp on him.
Oh, okay, cool. Is that a save spell or an attack roll?
It is an attack roll.
Okay, give us an attack.
So I get a +5.
He's still reeling from the.
Oh, that would be an 8.
That would be an 8 total. Do you get to add any?
No, that's with adding.
Oh no, not quite enough. He's still kind of, he's dazed a bit from the vicious mockery.
I do have an advantage on the attack roll. Oh, if the target is wearing. I don't suppose this bear is wearing armor.
Well, is there any sort of armor that you would think? I mean, if you could make an argument for there to be any metal on this bear.
What are your your arrowheads made out of? Is it metal?
Yeah.
Sure, why not, guys? We're freeballing it here. Why not?
So.
Oh,
Man, this
all
bear-
over the place.
16.
16,
with my
that'll hit
modifier.
him.
Oh, yay.
You reach out and you aren't quite able to grasp the bear, but the electrical energy around your hand shoots out and into the arrowhead that is currently in his shoulder blade of the bear.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
All right, it does 1d8 damage. 2.
2 damage.
I'll hold that for.
Yeah.
Now I'm
but what
exposed.
else does does that ability allow you to do?
On a hit, the target takes 1d8, and it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Cool. So if you wanted to move, he couldn't hit you.
Oh, so yay! So I will scamper away.
But
What?
you're the reason Zip's standing right there.
He's got a scent for Zip. And
It's like you guys are just gonna.
It's just, tactical retreat. You take one, I take one. This is fine. This is fine.
Sure, why not? All right, so following Theobald, the bear that has not been having a very good day is now going to take his opportunity to take a look around. So firstly, the arrow did definitely the most damage to him, so he is going to try to perceive where that was coming from. So he's going to take a look around. And he rolls high enough that he is able to discern that you are up in that tree.
Okay.
But he is going to try to climb up that tree to be able to get to you, Kotka. How high would you say that you were able to get to?
I snicker out of the
10
woods.
feet.
Not very high.
10 feet, yeah. You scampered up. You didn't get to quite the top, but you
Yeah.
were able to get to a limb,
Yes,
right?
the lowest one.
Yeah.
He could fly.
Yes.
Like a bird.
All right. So he is going to try to climb up the tree. We are going to give him an athletics roll here to see how well he is able to do that. He actually has a climb speed, so he didn't need to roll, but he did pass. So he's going to take a swipe at you, but he's still reeling from the hurtful things that Zip said. So he's going to roll currently with disadvantage. Well, hopefully we roll lower than that first one, which was a 19. The second one's a 17 plus 6.
That'll hit,
that'll
yeah.
definitely hit with
Yep.
a 23, sure. All right, he's coming in for the bite attack there, and that is going to, oh gosh, max damage. That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage as he is able to just chomp down on what part of you?
Let's say my leg.
Oh man, not a good day for your legs, I guess. But he doesn't like rip it clean off or anything like that. Just a flesh wound, guys.
Sure.
Come on.
Great news.
Yeah.
Because you got those snazzy boots.
The second brown bear here is going to try to defend his friend's honor by attacking the person that has been quite so rude to his friend there. And he's going to try to take a swipe. A natural 1. How horribly does he miss?
I feel like he just smashes his own face. You know, he swings a little too hard and comes back around and just probably his shoulder. He's, quadruped.
Sure.
Probably.
Well, let's say that he stumbles and kind of falls over.
Yeah, we can take that.
We'll give you guys advantage on any attacks on that bear for this next round. Sure. For that failure of his there. All right, Kotka, you just got your leg totally chomped down on, but it is now your turn to react. What would you like to do?
Is an attack of opportunity considered a reaction?
Yes.
It is.
Okay, so I would like to jump down, since that bear cannot take reactions this turn.
It can. I think it's until the start of his next turn, or is it until the start of your next turn, Theobald?
Can't take
Oh, its
reactions
turn.
until the
So, yeah,
start
never
of
mind.
its next turn.
Yeah. Right.
I'm assuming the short bow is with disadvantage being that close.
It would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can I drop it
Sure.
and attack with a short sword?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. It's an 8.
It's going to be an 8 plus.
0.
8 plus.
No, it was
0.
3 plus 5.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'm trying to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I'm like,
Is there a way? Can I use a bonus? I can use a bonus action to like disengage.
You can do that as a rogue.
Could I use that as like dropping down to the ground?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will drop down to the ground, sort of on the opposite side of the tree that the bear is on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll stay there.
Okay.
I'll count like dropping the weapon as like my movement. So.
Oh, I mean, you just dropped it. You can drop it
Okay.
as a free action.
All right, then I will move. I'd like to grab it and then move between those two trees.
Okay. Did we lose one of your?
I think we'd love to.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm a little rough with him.
That's all right. You still have one sword.
One sword, but let's say he bit my
I was,
hand.
This is
Yeah.
nice jagged
I was gonna say,
sword.
pretend that was your leg.
Yeah. He bit. He
Yeah.
bit your hand, and that
Instead of
sword gets ripped clean out of your hand.
Now he has a sword in his hand, guys.
Yeah.
Just beware.
Yeah, these bears are,
bear, right?
are quite rough. The adventuring party has taken a lot of damage, and Kotka is now down one sword. Will they be able to defeat the bears and get back on the mission to take out Lionel Witchie? Let's find out next time on Tales and Tales, a Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
My name is Brennan. I'm the head of the children's department. My character's name, the important part, is Zip, which is actually short for Skittering Zip Ties. which is a kind of traditional name for the Tabaxi race. Tabaxi are basically cats, basically a humanoid version of a cat. Walk around on two legs, but other than that, have all the characteristics of basically like a house cat.
Well, I'm Doug Workinger, and I'm the assistant director here at the Kokomo-Howard County Public Library. And my character is what's known as a tortle, which is a kind of a turtle/human, and he happens to be a sorcerer with draconian blood.
Sure. I am Justin Kingery. I'm the assistant head of adult and teen services up here at the main library downtown, and I am playing Kotka, an Aarakocra rogue. Aarakocra are sort of like large eagle-like humanoids. They usually are about 5 feet tall. They have wings, but they also have arms. And yeah, that is who I am playing here.